Let's be real, you've probably seen castor oil popping up all over your social media feeds, right? It's this ancient remedy that's suddenly having a huge moment, with people claiming it does everything from transforming your skin to boosting your wellness. But with all that hype, it's kind of tough to figure out what's legit. So today, we're going to demystify castor oil and separate the facts from the fiction.
Okay, so one of the biggest claims, the one you hear all the time, is that castor oil is some kind of secret weapon for losing weight. It's linked to all these detoxes and quick-fix diets online. But is there any actual science behind that? Or is this just another internet trend we should probably skip? Let's find out.
All right, let's just get straight to the point on this one. No, castor oil is not a tool for fat loss. Any weight you might see drop on the scale right after using it, that's just water weight and, well, waste leaving your system. It's a temporary effect for sure, and it is definitely not a healthy or sustainable way to manage your weight.
So if it's not some magic weight loss potion, what is castor oil actually good for? Well, it turns out it has some really powerful, legitimate uses, and the number one use is all about our digestive health.
So what's the science behind this? It's not magic. It's a specific compound called ricinoleic acid. This is the active ingredient in castor oil that gets things moving. It actually stimulates the muscles in your intestines, and that's why it can be so effective for providing relief when you're dealing with occasional constipation or bloating.
But the story doesn't end with digestion. Not even close. Castor oil is also a total powerhouse when you use it externally, especially in the world of skincare and hair care. Here are the top 3 ways people use it on their skin and hair. First, because it's so thick and rich, it's an incredible moisturizer. It's also a go-to for nourishing the scalp and hair, and a lot of people absolutely swear by it for helping their eyelashes and eyebrows look fuller and healthier. You know, if you've ever dealt with really dry, cracked heels, this is such a classic remedy. The oil is super thick, so you just slather it on your feet, pull on a pair of cotton socks before bed, and it works overnight to lock in all that moisture and seriously soften up that tough skin. It's amazing.
And if you want to do a deep treatment for your hair and scalp, the routine is pretty simple. You just warm up the oil a little bit, massage it right into your scalp, which feels great and helps with circulation, and then you can leave it on overnight to work on any dryness or dandruff. The only catch? You have to be really, really thorough when you wash it out the next morning.
Okay, so we've covered digestion and beauty, but castor oil has this whole other side to it. It has a super long history in traditional medicine as a go-to for soothing all kinds of different aches and pains.
It's believed to have anti-inflammatory properties, which is why people have traditionally reached for it for everything from sore joints and achy muscles to menstrual cramps. It's also a common home remedy for annoying foot issues like bunions, corns, and calluses.
Now, the most common way to use it for pain relief is with what's called a castor oil pack. It might sound a bit old-fashioned, but it's super easy. You just soak a cloth in warm oil, put it wherever it hurts, cover it up, and then apply some gentle heat. It's a traditional method people have used for generations to help calm inflammation.
And for something really specific, like a corn on your foot, there's a practical step-by-step process for that too. The whole idea here is that the oil deeply moisturizes and softens that little patch of hardened skin, which makes it much easier to deal with over time.
All right, let's dive into some of the more traditional, kind of holistic uses for castor oil. A lot of these practices are rooted in ancient wellness systems, like Ayurveda. This one is really fascinating. It's a practice called navel oiling. So in Ayurvedic medicine, the navel is seen as this powerful energy center for the whole body. The belief is that by applying a little bit of warm castor oil there, you can help calm your nervous system, promoting relaxation, and even supporting digestion. Pretty cool, right? Now, some people use castor oil externally on private areas to help soothe dryness or irritation, but we need to be crystal clear on the safety rules here. First, it is for external use only, and this part is absolutely crucial. Any kind of oil can break down latex. That means it can make latex condoms totally ineffective, so never, ever use them together. Okay, because castor oil is so potent, we have to talk about how to use it safely. This is probably the most important part of our whole chat today. These are the golden rules you really need to follow. Okay, first and foremost, if you are pregnant, do not use castor oil. It can actually induce contractions. When you're taking it internally, remember it's for occasional constipation only. Overdoing it can lead to serious issues like dehydration. For your skin, always do a little patch test first to make sure you don't have a reaction. And, of course, never put it on open wounds, and always try to get a pure, cold-pressed, hexane-free oil.
You know, this quote really gets to the heart of it all.
Castor oil can be a really helpful tool for very specific temporary situations, but it's not a shortcut or a magic bullet. True, lasting health comes from the things we do consistently, nourishing our bodies with good food, staying hydrated, and getting regular movement.
So, as we wrap this up, it kind of leaves us with a question for you to think about. What natural remedies or traditional practices have you found that really work for you and are a valuable part of your own wellness routine? It's always so interesting to see how this ancient wisdom can fit into our modern lives.